Welcome back. Today I'm going to show you a neat little skip you can do to get the Dream Nail early, and this will also give you access to another part of the City of Tears which you can use to get the double jump as well, which is also very helpful. So we'll get started right away. We are starting at the Salubra bench. If you don't know how to get here, you can watch some tutorials on how to beat the Gruz Mother, or you can just try and find it for yourself. It is in the Forgotten Crossroads near the Stagway station. Anyway, you want to head up here, so all the way to the left and up here where you should have broken the floor. Then you can come up all the way, and then you can, what you want to do is you want to have the crystal heart. So if you haven't got that, try and find out how to get there, and the wall jump, and you want to wall jump all the way up here and then use crystal heart and boost across, and there is a secret passage there, and this will just allow you to get to the blue lake. And if you crystal heart all the way across here, which will take you about 10 hours, you'll find yourself in the resting grounds, and this is the area where you will acquire the Dream Nail. What you want to do is you want to hit this lever here, and this will open up this little trapdoor, which you can then head all the way across to the right, and you will get trapped in here, where you'll have to inspect this and listen to some lore. When you listen to this lore, you will be transported into the Dream Realm, where you'll have to wait a little bit for no reason until a weird moth thing appears, and then that will spawn some platforms you can go across. Now I fall off all the time on these, so be careful. They are very small, but if you do fall off, nothing bad happens. Or you're only transported back to the last big platform you were on, and that's the extent of the consequences. It's just a bit annoying because they can be quite difficult to navigate, especially if you're trying to go fast. Then it's quite a pain. But anyway, here you are. You talk to the weird moth thing, and then here's the Dream Nail. Now with this you can start collecting essence. You can use it to fight dream bosses, which are like versions of bosses you've already fought but harder, and this gives you more essence. And the seer here will give you rewards when you return to her with different amounts of essence, and that's quite helpful. Some of them are very good, some of them are not so good. Anyway, there's a charm here you can get, which is terrible, but might as well collect it. Then there is one of these dream trees. If you use the Dream Nail on the dream tree, it'll spread out these red things. You have to collect them all, and then you will get, each of these contributes to 1 essence. It's not particularly helpful, but it works well enough. The easiest way to get essence is probably to fight bosses, which are dream bosses, and that they give you varying amounts of essence depending on the difficulty of the boss. But I would definitely recommend doing that. I can't even get. Why can't I play this game? Right, okay. That's just embarrassing. Anyway, you want to get the last one. There is another area, but you will need to get the Desolate Dive to access it. So I'll show you how to get that in another video. The Stagway station, which is free, and it has a bench here that you can rest at. And this is really helpful. You can just get anywhere really. And not only does this give you access to the resting grounds, but I will show you some of the City of Tears that you can also reach from this place here. You want to go back down that trapdoor you opened, head down, and to the right there will be one of these guys. You want to go past him. I should not die because I'm on permadeath mode. Anyway, you want to head down here. And then head to the right. There are some enemies, just keep heading to the right and down. There are a few items you can get here as well. You probably want to dodge all the enemies. If you need the items, you can always go and get them. They're on the levels that I did not go to. They're only like Hallownest seals and stuff there, so it's not necessary, but if you want some more geo you can always get them and sell them to an NPC later in the game. Anyway, you head across here. This is King's Station, another Stagway station, a very expensive one, but from here you can access a lot of the City of Tears. You can also get to the Ancient Basin, which will allow you to get the double jump, and there are lots of ways you can go. And one last thing before I end the video, you can also head up here, if you can play the game, and pogo these spikes, and you can get this Hallownest seal, because you might as well, though it can be a pain to actually wall jump up there in the first place, because there's very little surface area, so good luck with that. Anyway, I hope you found this video helpful. I'll be back in the next one to tell you how to get the Desolate Dive and go through part of the City of Tears. So goodbye.